Eala was defeated tonight. And before you click away, before you go doom scrolling through the highlights and feeling that familiar gut punch, I need you to stop. I need you to sit here with me for a moment because there's a great deal to process, a great deal to feel. And frankly, I believe this story remains one of the most stunning things I've witnessed happen in Filipino athletics this year, even with the defeat. So yeah, Coco Gauff 6-0, 6-2, 1 hour and 7 minutes. Gauff advances into the semifinals of the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships, and Eala's run, this incredible, absolutely astonishing, nobody saw this coming run, comes to a conclusion. That's the outcome, that's the final scoreline. But the score does not tell you who Eala is. And the score definitely doesn't tell you what this week signified. Let me walk you through it, all of it, okay. So before we even discuss the match itself, here's something you need to understand. Eala stepped into this quarterfinal having already accomplished the impossible twice in this very same tournament. She defeated world number 8 Jasmine Paolini, Italian Open champion, Roland Garros finalist, in straight sets in the round of 32. Then she turned right around and defeated Srna Saria, who was riding a 7-match winning streak and had just claimed a title 2 weeks prior, 7-5, 6-4 in the round of 16. 2 consecutive victories against 2 genuinely elite competitors, and this is a 20-year-old from the Philippines ranked number 47. I'm telling you, if you had glanced at the draw and informed me Eala was going to be in the quarterfinals of this tournament, I'd have said you were out of your mind. Remarkable, unbelievable, but unbelievable. She earned this. She earned this match against Coco Gauff, and that's the perspective you need going in. Now the match. Coco Gauff is world number 4, a 2-time Grand Slam champion. She's claimed the French Open, she's claimed the US Open. She competes with this kind of composed ferocity that simply dismantles opponents. She's been among the 5 finest players in the world for over a year now. And guys, here's the unvarnished truth. Tonight she was untouchable. Alex barely had a response for anything Gauff hurled at her. Gauff's serve, Gauff's forehand, Gauff's ability to steal time and strike the ball early into open spaces. It was one of those evenings where you're observing from the stands, or in this case from behind your phone screen, and you can simply sense that there's nothing Alex can do. Gauff was in that zone, that cold, calculated, I don't care how loud it gets zone, and it showed immediately. First set, Gauff claims all 6 games. 6, love, a bagel. Alex's first bagel of all of 2026. And frankly, from Alex's body language, from the manner she was shaking her head, consulting her coach Joan Bosch at multiple points, she understood. She understood this wasn't her night. When you're competing like this and every single mistake is accumulating, it consumes you. Alex committed 33 unforced errors in this match. 33. That's the kind of night where your racket just doesn't feel right, the ball doesn't bounce the way your mind anticipates, and nothing clicks. Second set, Gauff jumps ahead 4-0. 4-love again. Now at this point the Filipino supporters, and there were thousands of them in that arena, flags raised, chanting, had gone silent. That kind of silence where you're still present, you're still holding on, but you don't know what to cheer for anymore because it just keeps deteriorating. And here's the moment, the one moment in this entire match that I will remember. Alex is down 0-4 in the second set. She's getting bageled for 2 sets straight. And you know what she does? She holds serve, and then she breaks Gauff, down 2-4. After that break, suddenly the crowd awakens. The Filipino supporters find a reason to completely lose their minds. Flags waving, noise levels soaring through the roof because she's not finished. She refused to allow herself to get double bageled. And if you know your tennis history, Alex's last double bagel defeat was back in 2022 in the Madrid Open qualifiers. She was 16, she was not going to permit that to happen again on the grandest stage of her career. Did she close the gap? No. Gauff came right back and claimed the next 2 games to seal it 6-2. But that moment, that hold, that break revealed everything you need to understand about who Eala is. When it would have been so simple to completely check out, to just get it over with and go cry in the locker room, she battled. She made Gauff grind for it. She made the crowd believe for just a few minutes. That speaks to her character more than 100 victories ever could. Now let me tell you about Coco Gauff after the match, because this is the part that honestly moved me. Gauff, who committed 8 double faults by the way, because even when she's prevailing 6-0, 6-2, she's still human, spoke about Alex in a manner that gave me chills. First, she acknowledged Alex as a formidable competitor. She said, even when I was ahead, I knew that she could come back at any given moment. I've seen her do it before. Consider that. The world number 4, the 2-time Grand Slam champion, was watching Eala and thinking, even at 6-0, 4-0, this girl is dangerous. She can make something happen. That's respect. That's not merely being gracious for the cameras. And then came the crowd moment. There were thousands of Filipino supporters cheering for Alex, making that court feel like Manila in the middle of Dubai. Gauff said she handled it by doing the most Coco Gauff thing imaginable. She said whenever the crowd cheered for Alex, she simply pretended they were cheering for her. I think it helped me a lot. If you can't beat them, you've got to join them. I mean, come on, that's simultaneously hilarious and brilliant. The woman has won a French Open and a US Open, and she's still cracking jokes at an on-court interview. Respect. But then here's the part that truly hit me. Gauff looked around that arena at the Filipino supporters, at the cameras, knowing millions of people across the Philippines were watching, and she said, "I'd like to thank Alex for bringing a new demographic to the sport." And she smiled and said, I know sometimes it's challenging when you're competing against a home crowd, but I believe it's wonderful for the sport. So keep being enthusiastic and keep supporting your player. That's not just a gracious message. That's recognition from one of the greatest players in the world that what Eala is doing matters. That the way she's cultivating a following, generating those scenes in the stands, getting thousands of Filipinos to fill an international tennis arena that's bigger than any single tournament result. Goff recognized that, she stated it publicly, and she's absolutely correct. Let's discuss the broader picture here, because I believe tonight watching Alex lose you might feel saddened or frustrated. I get it. I felt it too in real time. But let me tell you what Eala just accomplished in Dubai this week, and I want you to absorb this. She was ranked number 47 going in. Wildcard or not, she does not belong in a WTA 1000 quarterfinal on paper. She defeats Hailey Baptiste in round 1 manageable, right? Then she goes and stuns world number 8 Jasmine Paolini, a top 10 player in straight sets. I covered that one, you all witnessed that one. The crowd went absolutely wild. Then she eliminates Srna Saria, world number 31, who hadn't dropped a match in 7 attempts. Another straight set victory. And she didn't merely squeak through either. She rallied from 4-5 down to steal the first set and then calmly wrapped up the second. That's 3 victories in a WTA 1000 event, 2 of them against players ranked inside the top 35 in the world. She reached the quarterfinals of the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships, a WTA 1000, only the second WTA 1000 quarterfinal of her entire career at 20 years old. And here's the crowning detail. After all of this, her ranking is climbing. It was projected to hover around number 38 live after the Saria victory, possibly rising even higher now with the quarterfinal points secured. She's already the highest-ranked Filipino tennis player in WTA history. She was the first Filipino to break into the top 40, and she's only just getting started.